It's Thursday, March 13th, 2014. Good morning, I'm forecaster Mark Spencer from NeoWeather.com. We'll be clearing out today. It will be cold though. A big 180 for your Friday. We'll find out how warm it's going to get, and will we have a dry spell to start spring? Get all the details and much more starting right now. Quieter this morning on a NeoWeather 3D Max Doppler radar, but we still have a little bit of lake effect snow to talk about, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. The snow that affected us yesterday, it's way up here in Maine in the far northeastern United States. That'll be moving out to sea and into Canada today. In its wake, look at all of this cold air. Oh, enough already, old man winter. We've had enough, we say. Brr! Cold again. It's mid-March. It's time to warm up. Nowhere is really warm. I mean, look, you got 40s and 50s down in the Florida, 40s in Texas. It's cold for them. That is cold for this time of year. And the good news is it is going to warm up, but we're going to cool right back down, warm back up, cool back down. We're going to go through this crazy roller coaster pattern again, and we could be in for a pretty crazy spring if that keeps up too. So let's take a look across our area this morning, and again, we do have some lake effect. It's very, very light snow. Some of this may not even be reaching the ground right here. I know it's showing snow over where I'm at, and right now I have sunshine. So not all of this is really reaching the ground. Down in southwest, we'll have a little bit of snow here. That's some orographic lifting from the hills down there. And we kind of got the same effect up here. But as we zoom in, some snow across parts of Cuyahoga County. Cleveland-Hopkins is not reporting snow. Actually, the only place reporting snow right now was Lorain, but that has since ended. So some of this may not be reaching the ground, but if it is, the far southwestern corner of Cuyahoga County along the Turnpike, and maybe out towards Parma, Seven Hills, and Independence, in the I-77 480 corridor there, maybe right in there would be about it. Temperatures across the area this morning. We'll talk about cold yet again. January round 3 continues. 7 Ashtabula, Youngstown, Worcester, Mansfield, 9 at Lorain, 14 in Cleveland, 12 Akron, Canton, and Dover, New Philly, and 10 degrees in Ravenna. Wind chills, yeah, there's some wind out there. They're not, fortunately, as cold as we thought they're going to be. The coldest readings are -7 at Ashtabula, -5 Ravenna, Worcester, and Mansfield. Downtown, -2 or so, -2 Lorain, 2 above at Akron, Canton, and a big fat 0 down at Dover, New Philadelphia. Good news is temperatures are going to warm up to the lower 20s. We'll gradually see more sunshine through today. Warmer temperatures for tomorrow. Our almanac for yesterday, believe it or not, our high was 43 degrees. That was early in the morning. We bottomed out at 14 by midnight. Our average high, 45. The average low, 29. Our record high today, 76. I wish we had that today. The record low, 3. Fortunately, we didn't get down towards that. We had 3.9 inches of snow out at Cleveland-Hopkins yesterday. It brings us to 7.3 inches for the month. Sunrise is at 7:42 a.m. and sunset is at 7:31 p.m. Here's our snowfall forecast that we put out. So you're probably wondering, well, how did we do? We had 5 to 8 pretty much for the lakeshore counties, a nice narrow band of 3 to 6, and it dropped off from south of there. Potential for a light glaze of ice. Some places did see a little bit of ice. I know where I'm at, we saw just a little bit on the cars. Fortunately, it did not last as long as we thought it might. That's a good thing. So here's how we did. Our snowfall numbers. Chardon, Roaming Shores, 8 inches of snow. Those are our highest totals we got. Lorain came in at 6.5. Broadview Heights and Solon both came in at 6 inches. That was right in that 5 to 8 area there. A little bit further south, Hinckley had 5.2, and Mentor had 3.5 inches. Some of the east side communities didn't really get all that much snow. Akron and Cuyahoga Falls both came in at 3.3 inches. As you get south of Akron, Greene had about an inch, and then south there an inch or less towards Canton. So the precipitation really cut off very quickly, and part of that was also a factor was the dry slots that came through. We had 2 of them come through. One affected the entire area. The second one only affected the southern part of the area. So that really helped keep totals down overall. The lake effect, though, last night kind of made up for it in a few locations, such as Broadview Heights and Lorain, and as well as Chardon. So overall, the forecast ended up panning out very, very well. We saw plenty of forecasts out there that had much higher amounts, over a foot. Yeah, those weren't going to pan out. Those were well overdone. Some of the models put that stuff out too, way overdone for this system. The system actually tracked a little bit further north than we thought, about 10, 15 miles or so. And then also, none of the models handled the dry slot very well, and we certainly had that dry slot move through. Makes a big difference when you cut off the precipitation. So how about our forecast for today? Not too bad. A little light snow this morning. That's going to be ending here. I think by 11 o'clock it'll pretty much be done. Our high 22 with otherwise partly cloudy skies, still cold. Winds will be out of the northwest. Eventually they're going to go around to the southwest later today, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. That'll keep those wind chills pretty much in the single digits to low teens. We'll kick your morning off at 7 a.m. Some light snow mainly around the Cleveland metro area, 9 degrees. Light snow again should be ending by 10, 11 o'clock will be around 12. Up to 17 by 2 p.m. with partly cloudy skies, and 22 for your commute home at 5 p.m. Overnight tonight, temperatures do not really go very far. We're going to get to about 16, 17 degrees or so, and then they're going to rise overnight. Actually, at 10 o'clock, we have 14 in there. That should actually read 18. My apologies. Winds are going to increase a little bit out of the south-southwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. So the wind chills are still going to be a little bit of a factor. Now, one of the high-resolution models is painting the chance for a little bit of snow to skirt the lake shore right around 11 to 2 a.m. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I threw it in there just in case we do get a little bit of snow. Otherwise, partly cloudy overnight. Over the next 7 days, much warmer for your Friday. Partly cloudy, breezy. Yeah, 51. Can you believe that? We're going to go from 20s today to 50s tomorrow. Maybe a little bit of snow overnight Friday night towards daybreak Saturday. Otherwise, I'm going to keep Saturday dry. But we could see a little bit of a mix in the morning. We'll go with 40 for your high. And then back to the 20s on Sunday as another round of cold air comes in. But partly cloudy, it will be breezy. 23 is your high. And then mostly sunny for your St. Patrick's Day Monday as high pressure moves overhead. Still cool, 31 degrees. And then look at this. Yeah, 50s. This is what we're talking about. Partly cloudy and breezy for your Tuesday, 53. Mostly cloudy for your Wednesday. Perhaps an isolated shower later in the day, mainly along the lakeshore. The high of 55 degrees. Will it stick around? Be sure to stay right here at NeilWeather.com for the very latest forecast. Have a great day.